right, man. Thank you, Pat. It's the Clock Show. You know what it is, man. All right, man. So this is part 3 of They Lying on Kendrick. You know what it is. So this one here is actually about Drake and him dropping the case on the bots, but Spotify proves that Kendrick has never botted any of his songs, and we're going to get to that. Before we get to that, you know I got to get a legendary spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're new here, let me work for your subscription today. All the beautiful, single, sexy ladies, put one in the chat. All the fellas, you know the final ones that just don't harass them. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content absolutely free. But if you want to leave a donation, link is in the description. Cash App, no more PayPal. They call me a hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 13, 14, 15, 16,000. And yes, I am the king of the north. Let me know what kingdom you from. March 23rd, there will be a live event on this page, a battle rap. Funeral God versus J Dev. If you want to see that, make sure you click it and share it all over the place. All right, man. So let's get to it. Let's do it. All right, so let's do it, man. You know what it is. Let's do.
This video is about to get very surgical, so stay with me. But I've had to hear for we've had to hear for months that Kendrick Lamar's rise is manufactured. It isn't authentic. The bots are giving him his streams. UMG is against Drake. All this like MAGA type rhetoric. You see what I'm saying? When in reality, it's just the fact that Kendrick Lamar did what he did. And that hip hop is officially pop now. And I'm not talking hip hop from the perspective of the idea of blackness, but real hip hop. And now,
I 100% agree with that. Hip hop is definitely, the real hip hop is definitely back on top. And I think a lot of people don't like that. I think a lot of people don't like the fact that Kendrick Lamar is a conscious, lyrical rapper who has a message, and he's the biggest rapper in the world right now. I think people like airhead shit. They like dumbed down music. They don't want to think. And he's making people think, and they can't stand it. They hate the fact that they have to use 2 brain cells. Just 2. They hate it. They want airhead dummy music. And it's very sad to see. But this is what they want. They don't want Kendrick Lamar. They want to dance. They want to groove. That's what people want to do. They don't want to think about it. And this is why you got people like academics and Maul, and now these people going out their way to discredit Kendrick.
we have the full-blown evidence that I'm going to show you that proves that Kendrick Lamar is not botting his music. And this is authentic. Now, for people who had common sense and use their brains and have critical thinking, they would know that this was authentic based on the impact that it's had globally, right? It's like Kendrick said, you can rig the game, but you can't fake influence. But like I said, I got some evidence for y'all. Let's get into it. So first and foremost, let's look at what Drake stated in the lawsuit. Drake has initiated legal action against Universal Music Group and Spotify over allegations that the 2 companies conspired to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. They accuse UMG of launching an illegal scheme involving bots, payola, and other methods to pump up Lamar's song, a track that savagely attacked Drake amid an ongoing feud between the stars. Now, a lot of us thought, why would you think that? Why would you think that? You see what I'm saying? And ultimately, the conclusion I've come to is UMG has done this for Drake at some point. I also believe that they've done this for Drake against Meek Mill. And the reason why
I believe that too. I believe that they have done whatever they can do for all their artists to make money. Every one of these artists got the same treatment, if especially the ones that's on top that they know they can capitalize off of. Trust and believe they did this with every one of their artists. Every one of their artists. Marty, And that's all I'm saying. And that's what I think it is. I think that people don't understand. They basically come out and say these things about botting and payola and buying streams, but they don't really know what they're talking about. I could almost guarantee you that UMG promoted Drake the same way they promoted Kendrick. It's just his music wasn't sticking this time. That's all it is. And that's all it probably will ever be right now.
I think that is because UMG had a statement where they said Drake has used UMG intentionally and successfully in other rap battles, not including his battle with Kendrick Lamar and Drake, right? I mean, Kendrick Lamar in the battle he was in. And I think what solidifies that is a little more is the fact that he had to ask UMG and Spotify to provide evidence of this happening. Meaning he has no idea that it's happening. He really has no proof. He just wants to take a look and see if it happened or not. That's really what was going on, bro. This was all based on an assumption. I believe that Drake couldn't believe that Kendrick Lamar whooped him so bad and that Not Like Us was so popular over his songs because he's so used to the support of UMG, etc. And he couldn't believe that Not Like Us was getting more popular than Family Matters.
What it is he's right about that. But also to piggyback off of that, this comes from the dude Epic, who was on Academic stream. This is where Drake got all that from, because he said that he botted the song, and since he said he botted the song, Drake ran with it. I believe he was implemented in the case too. I believe so. I'm not sure. Let's keep it going.
So this is the thing. Spotify basically went through all the tracks on Spotify, all-time tracks for major artists, indie artists, whatever, right? And they did a sweep to see what the botted playlist, or if these songs were using botted playlists. If these songs were using botted playlists, then those streams will be removed from the song, and I believe you even get a strike for those things. Now, this isn't the first time Spotify has done this. Spotify has done this multiple times, but with the conversation of bots and all these different things that are being placed on Spotify when it came to the lawsuit that Drake put together, I feel like this one has a little more heat on it. Now, for some artists,
what I don't understand is, how do they find that out though? Like, how do they find out whether it's a real listen or it's a fake listen? Like, how do they know that? Like, how do they conduct a search? Like, how do they conduct that type of search? That's what I don't understand. Like, how do they conduct a search of authentic listens or authentic plays? Like, is it like, as soon as the song goes off, somebody play it right away, then play it again, play it again, and play it again? You got it on repeat. Like, how do they do that? Somebody in the comments, let me know. How do they gauge this thing?
Word changes, and for other artists, there were not. Kendrick Lamar was one of those artists where his streams did not change after the sweep. His streams remained the same, bro. His streams remained the same after the swipe, bro. And it's just really that simple, dog. Kendrick Lamar is not botting, bro. He's not botting. Like, that's just the end of the conversation. And even if you look here, Spotify actively works to detect and correct botted playlists, allowing artists to report suspicious playlists through their Spotify for Artists platform, which could lead to the removal of fake streams and potential penalties for the...
I want to say this too. A lot of people don't understand this. There's websites out there where you can actually promote different artists without their knowledge. You can promote different artists without their knowledge. Like, you literally can do that. There's a bunch of websites where you can take the YouTube link, put it in, pay $5, and you can put, and they add 5, 10, 20,000 subscribers or 20,000 views or whatever. So you can do that without the artist's knowledge. There's people that can literally promote your song and bot your song for you without you even knowing. It's crazy.
playlist curator if bot activity is confirmed. Essentially, Spotify takes action to remove artificially inflated streams generated by botted playlists. And this makes sense, especially considering that most major rap artists were not detected for botting. And I'm not gonna lie, that includes Drake. On Spotify, there was no detection for botting on any major rap artists. And I know Drake is a pop artist, but y'all get what I'm saying. Now, you could have a song that's in a botted playlist and you didn't even ask for it. People can add your shit to botted playlists all the time, and that wasn't intentionally your decision. But from the looks of it, it looks like no major rap artists are being stricken for botted streams in recent memory on Spotify. Now, some weird stuff is when I look at stuff like this. Travis Scott's 4x4 is set to depart the upcoming Billboard Hot 100. It debuted at number 1, spent 4 weeks on the chart, earning the lowest chart performance for a number 1 single in history. That's suspect to me. When you drop something, it goes number 1 and it just crashes? I don't know. Maybe everybody wanted to listen to it initially and it was just so ass that nobody liked it. Not saying Travis Scott is ass or whatever. Your opinion is yours. But I'm just saying, this is when I think things are suspect. And I'm just saying, bro, these notable stream removals have also been occurring over the last few months. So anybody saying Kendrick Lamar is botting at this point, the narrative is dead. Send them this video. That whole conversation is over with. It's authentic, and there's nothing y'all can do to stop it, bro. Drake is out of here. Kendrick is not, and there's about to be a new usher of hip-hop for the next coming years, bro. Sorry. Before we get out of here, if you haven't seen my last video, please go check it out.
He's right. I told you people could add you to these bot lists. People could put you on these promotional lists where I told you how it works. I think I explained that in the video. I'll explain it again in a second. But yeah, that's exactly what they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they definitely can do that. Now the way it works is you get a link, whether it's iTunes, not necessarily iTunes. You can't really do it on there. And on Spotify, you probably could do it, and you probably can do it on what's that? I don't know exactly how they do it on there, but I do know how they do it on YouTube. You just click the link on YouTube, and there's different websites that you put in there, and you go on what they call it, Fiverr or whatever, and they tell you authentic viewing, authentic views, authentic subscribers, authentic likes, whatever. And it's actually really people who watch it, but they watch it to win, like to win a prize. So they may watch it for, like, let's say they watch it for I don't know, say they watch it for 10 seconds, and then within that 10 seconds they watch 20 videos, and they could win a gift card for $10 or something, as long as they watch 30 minutes of videos. You know what I'm saying? As long as they watch that. So, and that's how they do it. So they'll take your link, put it on a website, put it in front of a bunch of people in a group, and they got to watch 10 seconds of it, and then they win a prize or something like that. That's basically what they do. And then you get the views because the person watched it, and you get the subscribers, and then you might get some people who authentically like your stuff, or you might just get some people who just want the prize. So you'll see, if you look on the metrics, you'll see like a big spike all the way up, and then it goes all the way down. Like the watch time will be like the first 2 minutes, and then it'll drop down because they'll stop watching the video right after that. And that's how you know it's either botted or somebody's watching a video just to win a prize. So, but thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all in the morning, man. Make sure y'all go subscribe to After Hours, man. Also to Escobar Bars. All right, man. See y'all. Peace. Bye.